Sì.
Hello,
Ciao, 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 ciao.
Jared. How are you?
Oh, whose beard is bigger, yours or mine?
No, it's quite big. It's almost
Wow.
the same. Yeah.
Holy guacamole.
So how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Working. I mean, we were
Yes,
working. I was
like usual. Are you
like
at the
usual.
office?
What?
Are you at the office?
Yeah, I'm in the office. Yeah. Can you recognize it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
sure. You know it.
the laboratory.
Yeah, the laboratory. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, something like this. I can. Yeah.
Alessandro, we have to be very careful because we can't forget that we're talking in front of thousands of people
Yeah, I
right
know.
now.
I know. I was saying that it's something that are happening in the real life. That's why it's strange, that
Yeah,
everybody
it's
are
very, very bizarre.
very bizarre. Yeah. But it's okay. I mean, it's easier, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
easy as long as the secrets don't fall out.
yeah, we have to pay attention. Yeah, we don't have a lot of secrets.
No, not really.
Not really.
Everything's out in the open.
It's almost yeah. So
So where are you right now? You're in Rome.
yeah, I'm in Rome. I was working with people of the communication, and I'm still working. I mean, in the pre-fall collection, and
Got
we
it.
are planning few things. I mean, it's like usual. And what are you doing?
I'm in New York City. I'll show you right now. Look, I'm in New York.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I just got to New York City,
it's
and I'm just here for a couple of days.
mm-hmm.
I'm doing an event with the Andy Warhol Museum,
Oh,
uh,
beautiful.
a benefit to raise some money for the museum,
Cool.
and then I'm going to come to Europe. So, but you guys have some big news, don't you? Some big things happening over there. You're going to share with the world, or
Yeah,
what?
and it was a big discussion between me and you. The four.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and at the end, we stop it. So it's
It's a big,
it's a kind of a big moment because
yeah.
I mean it's not that kind of things that you can really plan. But we were in the company talking with Marco and with Kering to try to start a new chapter, without Fur. Because I mean, like I told you, the company was really, sensitive with all these kind of, things, because we stopped it from a long time. We are not using anymore a lot of things that are not really, still uh, in the policy of the company. And we didn't use a lot of fur from a lot of animals, but I think that we needed really to do something different. That it's really to 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 work in another way. I mean, it's also for me, it's a really big chapter of my career, because
Mm.
as you know, I mean, I mean. There was something inside of me that it was not really, convinced about, because I love animals, and
Yeah.
but I work for fashion, and I started a long time ago that the world was completely different, and I mean, it's like that now you really have to, to put a hand on your heart and try to, to do something else. And But for a creative person, you know, it's perfect, because it's like that you put, you know, another energy. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's something that makes me feel much better, me and Marco and everybody.
Good. Me too.
And I know that you are happy.
Yes, I'm very happy. I was always a persistent and you know, a voice. Uh, and I'm happy that you guys made this decision. And for the people that I see, there's 12,000 people watching right now. It's a lot of people. Just to update you that Alessandro and Gucci have made a decision to discontinue using fur, which I think they should be applauded for. And it's a really, you know, an important next step. And it's a really a wonderful one to hear that you guys are have made this decision. You know, I've been a little bit of a voice inside your ear, and I'm happy to hear that
Yeah,
you
you know.
guys are listening. And I always knew that, you know, your love and passion for animals was going to speak the loudest. So, but you know, of course, nothing's perfect, but it's a wonderful step in the right direction, and I applaud you guys for it. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and yeah, it's for me and for the company, it's like the right moment to build, you know, a new way to research also, you know, for in terms of also, I mean, for creativity. It's different, you know, because for me, every single material is like a language. And when you have fur, it's like that you have another kind of color, another kind of, you know, of shade, another material. So it's beautiful because I think that creativity, it's also something that need kind of a restriction, you know. It's a way to invent something different. It's interesting. I mean, I know that it kind of are things that help in terms of, you know, how can I say? It's something that came. It's nothing. I mean, that match really with fashion. It match with life. You know, it's a big discussion that can be really, you know, invest all the world. But I'm trying to translate from the point of view of a creative person, you know. That is strange, you know, when you are working, you can use anymore something. Like, can you imagine when you are, you know, working with music and you can use a note? So you think, I mean, you start to think of something different, you know, you need another.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's interesting. A new chapter and new problems to solve.
Yeah. But everybody, the beautiful thing that in the, you know, in the office, all the guys, they were so happy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I mean, I try to tell them, you know, that I mean, was not a long time ago when we decided really to stop, you know, and because we were working on it, and I was doing a meeting with them, and I was saying, okay, guys, I mean, I think that from now, we need to don't use food anymore, and it's and I saw them faces, you know, and it was like something. Oh, thanks God, you know, was something that I think that make everybody very guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because, you know, fur it's outside the food chain.
Yeah.
So it's really different because, you know, everybody, I mean, all of us know that we have to you know, to work on it. It's very complicated, but the most important thing is if you really try to respect, you know, the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, I mean, I don't know if you, Jared, know, I mean, that there are a few, you know, kind of material that we are not using anymore, like the angora. There is a very, I mean, it's something that we really don't know how they cut the hair, you know, from the animal. So at the end,
Angora, that's what they make, like the sweaters and things like the Angora.
That is really beautiful, but it's there is something the way I mean that they get the hair that we are not sure. So it's if we are not really sure, we are not using this material. So it's you know, it's that my job is quite complicated, because I use a lot of things that the company need to, you know, to check the chain and to check where they came from. I mean, it's more, you know, it's more complicated than the people can think, you know. It's really huge job, and I think that the company, they are really doing really well, because we are using a lot of, you know, recycled materials, like cashmere, like cotton. So it's I think that the food was just, you know, one of the most you know, unbelievable things for a fashion, you know, for the fashion community. That's why, I mean, I've been I mean, I didn't imagine. I woke up, you know, in the morning, I found your message on the phone, and I started to read all the articles from the press, and it was really unbelievable, because we did, you know, this kind of decision from the heart, but I didn't understand that it was a really big moment, you know, for the community. So I'm a little.
I know everybody's grateful and thankful for the choice that you made and that Gucci's made, and it's you know, it's a wonderful example to set, and I know that you're gonna address the creative challenges here and do things that, you know, are gonna surprise and delight us as you always do. And it's just a beautiful gesture, statement, decision, and I hope it inspires a lot more people around the world. And you know, the journey continues.
Will be much easier now when you had to wear something. I don't need to you know, take off fur coat.
For people that are watching this, there's many times where there would be a piece, and I'd say, well, no, I can't wear that. And I'd ask, you know, we can't wear that. And, you know, I've been a little annoying maybe with Alessandro and people asking them, you know, to think about not using fur. But yeah, I could always tell that Alessandro was thinking about it from the very first time we spoke about it, and how they could move in this direction. But really inspiring, and it's an amazing opportunity for you as an artist, and I can't wait to see what you do.
Sure.
But we're turning into the same furry person ourselves. We could maybe make a jacket from our beard. We could cut our beard and make a hat or a pair of gloves or something out of our beards.
Why not? So
human hair.
I come back to my job.
Okay, good. Great to see you.
Me too, and we will see very soon.
Ciao, baby. Ciao.
Ciao, Jared.
Ciao. Grazie.
Grazie.